Will Susan Lorincz escape conviction? Keep on watching until the end to find out. This case deals with defendant Susan Lorincz, who is accused of unaliving Ajike Owens. What occurred is that these two individuals lived next to each other. They were neighbors, and Ajike Owens' children would constantly play outside to the irritation of Susan Lorincz, who, as you can hear in 911 recordings, was very agitated, used foul language, and engaged in a dispute that appeared that it might even turn physical.
911 was the address of the emergency.
Oh my God, this lady just tried to break down my door. I shot through the door. Oh my God.
Okay, repeat that address for me to make sure I have it correct. Okay, what is your name?
They were trying to come in my house.
Okay, take a deep breath for me. Calm down.
Oh my God.
You said someone tried to break down your door, is that correct?
Yes, the woman was screaming and yelling and she was trying to break down my door.
At one point, there was apparently an altercation involving Susan Lorincz and the children of Ajike Owens, which of course would upset any parent. That would upset any parent. And Ajike Owens went to Susan Lorinc's door, knocked on the door, and was angry. At that point, Susan Lorincz shot her. Now, the issue of whether Lorincz is going to escape conviction or not comes down to a well-known Florida statute, which is the Stand Your Ground law. That statute means that deadly force can be used to stand your ground, especially in a dwelling place, if you reasonably believe that using or threatening to use such force is necessary to prevent imminent death or great bodily harm to yourself or another, or prevent the commission of a forcible felony. Is knocking on a door sufficient to invoke stand your ground defense by shooting through that door? Obviously not, because there's no imminent fear of harm, especially when you could have simply called the police to have them deal with it. Especially since you could have called the police. It's not as if the door was knocked off the hinges. It's not as if any weapon was used to try and pry the door open. It's not as if Ajike Owens shot through the door herself. So how can you say that you're in reasonable fear of your life when the person knocking on your door does not have any means through which to harm you through that door? Now, both the defense and the prosecutors have already given their opening testimony. Both appeared somewhat muted, not too overexcited, and a lot of witnesses have also testified. They've been through testimony to which, again, was at probably a rapid pace. They've seemed to be getting through a good bunch of witnesses at this point. It'll become clearer as the trial goes on whether Susan Lorincz is likely to be convicted or not. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.